This is not good, guys. We just got into 2021. I was really hoping this year would be better than the last, but so far we are just getting right into the drama and political garbage first thing. So to explain what's been happening right away and quickly, the US Capitol in Washington, D.C. has been invaded by primarily pro-Trump protesters to protest Joe Biden's electoral college certification ceremony, kind of officially like the final solidification in his position in the election as the victor to go on to be inaugurated, I believe, on the 20th of January. I'm not going to get into the whole election fraud evidence and evidence against it. I used to be a little political on this channel. Wow, English. I used to be a little political on this channel, but I don't want to push my political views and opinions onto others, so I will let you make that decision for yourself. So once again, we are seeing giant protests, but unlike last year, this is the right-wing / conservatives doing it. Most of them last year were, BLM, Black Lives Matter, and more leftist message protests, as well as riots and just a massive amount of violence and billions of dollars in property damage and many lives lost. So far, it has not got to that point yet with these ones we're seeing today. Like, not everyone is breaking windows and throwing Molotovs and beating and assaulting police officers and burning stores down like we saw last year, but tragically, one woman has been shot and killed. At the time of recording, I don't believe there's any information on who was shot and who shot the victim, but it's very sad nonetheless, and I really wish the victim's family well and really hope that they can make it through this. The whole thing is just really unfortunate, and this is really bad. I will give these views on the situation. It's the same as what I said last year. You have the right to protest, regardless of your message, whether I agree or disagree with it. But if you block roads, loot, riot, or invade the House chamber in the US Capitol in Washington, D.C. and trespass, you are not protesting. You are committing crimes and deserve to be arrested, charged, and punished to the full extent of the law. Remember, guys, when you ever break the law and do things like this, not only does it discredit and devalue your point, but it will make people automatically have a negative view on you and the very message you're trying to push by protesting. Cops have been hurt. Someone has been killed. This is bad. And thankfully, even President Trump, who they're kind of protesting for, is calling for them to be peaceful, as you can see in this video here.
I know your pain. I know you're hurt. We had an election that was stolen from us. It was a landslide election, and everyone knows it, especially the other side. But you have to go home now. We have to have peace. We have to have law and order. We have to respect our great people in law and order. We don't want anybody hurt. It's a very tough period of time. There's never been a time like this where such a thing happened, where they could take it away from all of us, from me, from you, from our country. This was a fraudulent election, but we can't play into the hands of these people. We have to have peace. So go home. We love you. You're very special. You've seen what happens. You see the way others are treated that are so bad and so evil. I know how you feel. But go home and go home in peace.
Of course, he's still claiming the election was stolen, and again, you can agree or disagree with that statement. I won't get into it, but when it comes down to it, breaking the law is wrong. It was horrible with the whole Black Lives Matter riots, and when they were blocking roads and things like that, and it's very wrong for people to invade the capital of this country as well. If it's a crime, it's wrong. I don't care what your message is or what your cause is. Don't do it. So far, there have been no riots or burning buildings down, but a life was lost, and that's sad. I really hope it doesn't get any worse, but when night falls, to be completely honest, I expect it to. Please be safe, you guys, and just remember that breaking the law is never the way. I don't care how angry you are. Breaking the law and especially killing people is never okay. No matter whether you're right or wrong and the data backs your point or not, it is never okay to break the law and cause harm and put people in danger to try to push a freaking political point. I didn't like the senseless violence, rioting, burning down stores, hurting your fellow citizens, and trying to kill cops last year. And I don't like invading the Capitol this year. Now, I really hope it doesn't get as violent. I know the conservatives, especially, and the whole right-wing movement in general, was really against the riots, the whole Black Lives Matter riots, because a lot of them, I mean, they were getting violent. It was counterproductive. So, and I really hope that the majority of them aren't getting violent this time. And again, all we know, someone was shot. It could have been a police officer had to shoot a protester shot someone in the Congress building. I'm not entirely sure on that situation. Maybe by the time you're watching it, there's more information, but I just really hope this does not get blown out of proportions. If I'm going to be completely honest, from what I see in the future, I do not see the Trump protesters taking over the city, taking blocks and claiming it as autonomous zones. I don't see them rioting, burning down stores, making Molotovs and claiming autonomous zones. I don't see that happening, and I really hope it doesn't get as bad as it did, like it did in 2020, but we'll see. I mean, hell, we're just really off into the drama this year. Anyways, stay safe, you guys. Use your brains. If you enjoyed this video or found it informative, please like and subscribe, and make sure you're subscribed to the main channel where I make funny animations. You can also find me on Twitter, Instagram, and now I also have a Facebook page. I post digital art updates and funny stuff there all the time. I also have a Discord server that you can join down below, where we talk and have fun gaming events such as Crunker and Among Us, and we have like little art contests and things like that. So go ahead and join, and you can reach out to me and talk to me there. You guys have a safe one. Take it easy, Craft Clan.